Hey everybody, the Barrio Baddies took a week off, so here's an unreleased episode. Bye!
But what are you wearing today?
Today I'm wearing this cute denim top that I didn't realize was like
Chambray.
Is that what you call it?
Chambray.
I was gonna say tunic. What is
Oh
chambray?
yeah.
What
Well,
does
the
chambray
chambray is like the material.
Oh.
Denim.
Oh, cute.
Yeah.
And it's more like it's got like a slit in the back, like so you can't really like tuck it in. I feel like it looks awkward. So it's more of like a loose thing. I think this is Ross. I'm gonna be a Ross or a Marshalls girly from everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then these are some black jeans that I got. I'm pretty sure these are American Eagle.
Not the skinny jeans.
These are skinny jeans. My skinnies. Bury me in my skinnies. And I'm wearing my these Doc Martens that I bought at the El Paso outlets.
Ooh.
I went with Arlene when I went to go visit her, and I found these on sale, and I got them.
You know, a lot of Doc Martens end up kind of being donated or sold because they're really hard to break in.
Yeah.
I
guess so. Yeah. But that means they last a long time.
No, they
too.
do. They definitely do. We're both wearing Docs.
These are
today.
I definitely have worn this on work trips.
Yeah.
Because I'm edgy and cool.
Okay, I almost said this. Does it bother you when people are like, they look comfortable? Is that a dig?
No one's ever said that to me.
But they do look comfortable. But I know some people I feel like get offended.
But
like, you look comfortable.
I did wear these lemon pepper steppers in Canada, and we were walking around, and then my feet did hurt.
Canada.
It sucked.
I've never been.
Don't go.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it cold? Is it boring?
No.
It's just like America.
It's just like America, but like dupe. And you're like, it's weird. And people, they say like the Canadians are like really nice. They're just polite.
Right. You could still feel the rudeness.
Yeah. I'm like, no one's being nice to me.
Were you like, take me back to God's country?
I was like,
USA.
Take me back to the good old USA. I was Katy Perry when she like kisses the floor, when she like lands.
Oh my God.
That was me. Back in Austin. What are you wearing?
I am also wearing Doc Martens. Look at that platform on there. I'm wearing these jeans. They on the label they say Versace Jeans Couture. And then I'm wearing this t-shirt from I don't know. And then this vest from this brand called Ololai. I don't know if you know, but Tyler, the creator, has like almost like a golfing brand.
Oh, no,
like all the Gen Z kids really like it. I think this brand is kind of like copying him. But
okay.
Anyway, I like it. It's
it's
like my Grinch sweater because it's green.
That is so not at all the Grinch color, by the way.
I love the Grinch. It's so good. The Jim Carrey one.
That's like one of my favorite movies.
Hate.
That's my favorite Christmas movie.
Double hate.
Yes.
No,
when he's like, what is it? 8 p.m. solve world hunger. Tell no one.
Yeah.
I love it.
I love it. What were you saying?
What was I saying?
Interrupted you. Don't you hate that? Is that like just happens with age? Or you know what? Now, do you feel like now that you've been getting high more, that you're forgetting things?
Oh, my brain cells are dead. For sure.
That would happen to me all the time. I would hate when I would talk to clients and I'd be mid-sentence and I would forget what I was gonna fucking say.
Have you ever like blacked out during a presentation?
Yes.
You just like lock in and you're like, hi, welcome to whatever, thank you for whatever, and then like you go through your slides and then at the end you're just like,
I feel like I sounded like what's her face in Bridesmaid when she starts speaking Spanish.
La biblioteca.
Yeah, I feel like that's what happens to me. I black out with that.
And sometimes, I mean, honestly, when they're like, no, yeah, that makes sense, I'm like, girl, good, because
you're like, does it?
I just don't remember what I said. Like, sometimes
that's what would frustrate me about presentations and marketing is you don't get through the fucking presentation at all. You're working on it for days. You're stressing out. You're pulling data. You're doing all this shit. And then you get through 3 slides.
Yeah.
And then apparently it's rude to tell people to wait to like ask questions after. I'm like,
it is?
well, that's the vibe I always got is like, you're going to be interrupted and that's okay. I'm like, can we just wait to ask questions? Like,
Because I've
after?
certainly set the boundary of like, hey, we've got some slide dividers. Let's use that for questions. Like, we've got like a hefty amount of slides to go through in only an hour. Like, I feel like I've tried to set that standard, but of course.
First slide question.
Yes.
You're like, I've said like 2 sentences.
Dude. Does
like,
anybody else relate to Google presentations?
Yeah,
Google
like,
Decks?
why aren't I making more money?
PowerPoint.
I mean, that's what marketing is. They're just like, can I make more money, please?
I was going to say that's what marketing is. I'm just making a freaking deck every other day about anything and everything.
Yeah.
So I've like one of the social media trends that I've seen is like people getting together and like doing PowerPoint presentations on fun stuff. And that sounds fun, but I'm here in the trenches every day in the fucking Google deck making edits. I don't know that I would want to make one for fun.
Yeah, I don't even know. What would we do a deck about? I know I've seen people, they're like pitching like where they should go on vacation.
The one that I saw was like everybody brought their own like conspiracy theory. So it does look fun, but it's also like I literally make presentations every single day.
I feel like that stuff is fun when you have a big group of friends, and I don't.
It's just us two.
Do you? I mean, you and Ricky have like a decent group that you could put together, right?
Yeah, but you know what? I feel like everybody in that specific friend group is like so creative, but like musically, and I'm not, and I feel like the odd one out.
Well, you love music.
I'm like, do. As an avid listener of music.
No, you are. I mean, I feel like you're very.
I do love music.
Like you have a good like mental library of music.
I do love I love like 90s hip hop, but I also love early 2000s R&B.
Yeah. And
I know that sometimes Ricardo does not have time for it, but I'm like doing the Christina Milian, going like dip it low, pick it up slow. Like I fucking love a good R&B song.
Yeah.
I put the Tony Braxton one and I was like, he was a man enough for me. Like, I fucking love music. Yeah.
Did you watch that reality TV show with Tony Braxton and her sisters?
No.
Mess.
I haven't really watched. Okay, I feel like my mind always goes to like the fucking dark shit. I haven't watched reality TV shows. I used to love like Flavor of Love. Like I will rewatch Flavor of Love because that show is fucking funny. Like that's good TV. Those and then like then they started doing like spin-offs of those. So like probably one of the last ones that I saw like through the end was Jersey Shore. But they used to have like in like 2006 to 2008 was like those like reality shows like Flavor of Love and then like I Love New York.
My first one that I watched was Newlyweds with Jessica Simpson.
Jessica Simpson? Yeah.
Oh my God. I remember being so heartbroken when they broke up. I was like, why? They're so in love. And then afterwards you find out he was a huge asshole.
Oh yeah.
To her.
But did you see that she emotionally cheated on him with Johnny Knoxville?
No. God, what a time.
Because she was in Dukes of Hazzard.
That's right.
So like in her book, I think and I didn't read it, but like, again, I just consume so much fucking pop culture shit that somehow this is in my brain, is that she wrote in her book about how like she felt really guilty that Johnny Knoxville was making her feel good about herself. Like he was so interested in what she had to say, like would ask her stuff, like got to know her. And I don't think that there was ever anything like actually romantic, but I think to her it was a boundary of like emotionally cheating, because she was like, oh, men actually do love listening to you. Like there are men who love listening to you, who are like can be interested in you, like not like my fuck ass husband. So like I remember that.
Yeah, I thought Nick Lachey was so hot.
Dude, I've seen like a clip of, what are they, 98 Degrees?
Yeah.
Like now doing like some shows. Oh God.
It's a little sad.
This is like the equivalent of like the guys you went to high school with, like still getting together to play football. Like.
Wait, that happens?
Yes.
Like they got the team back?
Yeah. Like I'm pretty sure that still happens.
And that's just for them, or they invite their wives to come, or like
It's just for them. I've seen videos of them getting together, and then I was like,
well, then him
was
and
such
his wife,
trash.
what's her name? She was on MTV. She was like
I know who you're talking about.
Well, they were like hosting like a dating show together.
Yes. Yeah.
And I'm like, well, how are you treating her? Are you treating her any different?
I
Is
doubt
it because she was a blonde and you were like, wow, she's an idiot? Which, I mean, she probably was a little dumb, right? But like, who isn't? The chicken of the
What
sea.
is this chicken or tuna that I'm having?
Yeah.
Iconic. But I do remember like that song that she came out, I can let my hair down. That one. And she's
That's
like,
a good song.
she's filming that song in that house that they lived, and
Yeah.
she's doing all the like the laundry and all that stuff, being like the stay-at-home wife, but like messy. Oh, she was so cute.
Yeah, she really was. And then she looks crazy in that new Ryan Murphy fucking show, because she's supposed to play a plastic surgery like botched client.
Wait, this is the
Yeah,
Kim Kardashian
the one with
show?
Kim Kardashian.
Did you watch it?
No.
I still haven't.
I
I feel like I want
I don't have
to.
the patience. Like okay, some people get off on like awkward shit and they think it's funny. I don't. I'm like, me da like
Pena ajena.
yes, like I'm just like, oh, this is so bad, I can't. Whereas Luke, like, he loves that shit. Like, you've seen those prank shows where like they go up to people and like say awkward shit to them. Like, I can't watch that.
No, yeah, I can't watch that either. I think I cringe for people.
What is it, like secondhand embarrassment? I'm just like, because I guess I'm thinking like if that happened to me, like I would be so uncomfortable. Like I don't know, like I just don't find that very funny.
Yeah,
Personally.
same.
But so yeah, no, I mean I've been wanting to, but I'd rather hear other people's opinions about it. Which I'm like, why the fuck are we giving Ryan Murphy more opportunities to make shit? Why?
Yeah,
And then he gets defensive anytime people criticize it, like with the Menendez brothers, where the brothers themselves were like, this is like, what's the term? Like, not culture vultures, but trauma vulture.
yeah.
And he was like, well, you know, we're doing our best. And I'm like, just be like, oh, I'm sorry they feel that way, you know, like, blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't know. I just don't, again, another like white man with power who's just like, even though he's gay, who's just like, anything I touch is gold. But here we are talking about it. So I don't know.
And that's on us.
I know. Seriously. Did you watch Kelly?
Shoes. Oh my God, shoes.
I mean, that was a time.
These shoes
Did you
suck.
know he's straight?
No.
He's straight.
Is he still around? Like, what does he do?
So a couple years back, I think he showed up at like a drag show and did a performance, and people were living for it. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That was when I didn't understand what
is YouTube?
What is YouTube?
I mean,
and
honestly.
what being a content creator was, because I was like, what is this?
Yeah, I remember Harry Potter Puppet Pals.
Yes, I remember that too.
Yeah. I got all this from Jocelyn. Shout out to Jocelyn. She was definitely like ahead of the curve and like introduced us to Harry Potter Puppet Pals.
That's
and what was the other one with the unicorn?
Charlie
the unicorn.
Charlie the unicorn.
Yes.
I remember the like, let's go to the mountain or something like that.
He gets his
Yeah.
was it his spleen taken out? Or
Yes.
liver?
Yeah. Dude, what the fuck? That's the content that we were consuming back then. My friend who is a dancer, like professionally, like dances professionally, he wanted to make like a funny video one time, and I remember he had a camera, so he's like, let's make content. And I was like, okay. So then he wanted to make a funny dance video, and this was in like the Step Up era, and the song was the Humpty Dance is your, do you know that one? This the I get laid in the Burger King bathroom or something like that. It was that song, and we were supposed to do like a dance video, and we were like popping out behind the couch. It was gonna be like I think there's like a done, and so we just like pop out, and we're supposed to be dancing. This was my first attempt at being like, okay, I can be in a funny video.
Yeah.
So the camera rolls. He starts the music. He hits his mark, But when I popped out, I tripped. So I just like fell immediately to the side and I couldn't stop laughing that he was like playing it. He was like dancing and I think he was wearing like a mask or something, but he was trying to play cool. So he kept being like, get up, like doing motions for me to get up. And I could not get up. I was just laughing so hard.
Did you make the final cut?
I don't think I did. I think
is it still up? The video?
I'll have to do some digging. But
does he still do content, your friend, and he's a dancer or no?
He's like professional. Like I think he's like I think he's doing the Nutcracker right now.
Oh wow.
He ballet. Like he's legit. But he does like this is Orly. I don't know, Orly, if you're a follower or not. Shout out to you. He teaches, so he's like a dance I think at a studio, I think, and I've seen that he does like free, like not free, like pop-up workshops, and I'm like, le voy a caer one of these days and I'm gonna rap like dance battle him, whatever.
You're like, surprised
he was like the hip hopper when we were like the hip hop. I sound like such a boomer. The hip hopper back in my day. The one that would dance. But yeah,
Luke was telling me that Will Smith came out with like some rap music and people were like clowning him about it.
He did.
Was it bad? I haven't heard it.
I just think the tempo wasn't. I feel like the song had potential. Cause he was like, I like girls. I like this. I think it was
what? I like girls.
Yeah. It was like I like pretty girls. I like whatever. Like
it felt like an old head doing rap. Like the uncle.
I mean, it was no getting jiggy with it. I'll tell you that. Now that is a top tier hit.
Yeah.
But yeah. They just clown him because he doesn't curse or like make any like overtly sexual references. I think that was his thing. It was like family friendly hip hopping.
He's a hip hopper.
Oh, what's that video of that lady? And that's hip hop.
Oh yeah.
And
step.
And that's hip hop.
I wonder what she's doing.
What other social media trends have you seen?
Well, I was getting some like, okay, so for context, I did social media ads for many, many years. There was a time where if we were running an ad, we couldn't use like personal identifying language. So like, let's just say I was running an ad for a client who...
Wait, does that mean you can do that now?
Let me get to that, because so there used to be rules where like if I was running an ad for a client and we wanted to point out that they had a problem and we had a solution, we couldn't say, are you having trouble with this? Like your ad would get denied and you had to change the language. Like it had to be like very like, we can fix this, instead of like, do you have this problem? We'll fix it for you. Because that was too personal.
Yeah.
I literally got an ad the other day that was like, are you a successful gay man looking to lose weight? Then a few hours later, I got one that was like, are you a Jewish man trying to lose weight? I was like, this is fucking wild. Like, social
media. Are you
media,
Ricky? And are you trying to lose weight? Like, it's just like calling you out at some point.
Okay, like I said, I had like a break from social media, but I feel like it's escalated so much recently. Have you noticed?
Yes. And I also feel like we have this additional context because we worked in marketing.
We know how the sausage is made.
And like I said before, I'm very aware of digital footprints and like all the shit that you put out there and all that stuff. And the Facebook groups that you're in, the things like people y'all should know. Facebook knows this about you and feeds this information to us, albeit anonymously, but it tells us which one of y'all keep going on relationships and single, which one of y'all, like how much money y'all make and like what things y'all are buying, because that's how we target you.
Yeah.
That's how we target you in ads. We don't have your name specifically. Somebody does. We don't. But we have like basically they're just telling us, this group right here are the ones that are going to be most interested in this. And like, that's fucking creepy. And I've always thought about that. And I've always like, that's always been in the back of my mind of like, they're getting me. And for my friends to like, don't work in marketing, I'm just like, we're giving out, like, we have your data.
It's happening.
It's
Yeah,
happening.
and here's the thing is like the algorithm at this point is so sophisticated. Like you watch one video and they're like, oh, this person, this is what they like. And then these are related topics that this person likes as well.
Dude,
Based
like,
off of
just
that one
even
video.
the fucking like AI search results and stuff. Like, ugh, I feel so gross about geeking out about it right now, but it's like a really big topic with work. It's like everybody's interested in AI search, but it's like doing those things where like you're no longer actively like making like searches queries. Now you're doing like one search and AI is expanding that for you with like different like fan out queries. So like they're connecting dots based on like the probabilities of like, oh, if you're asking about like jean skirts, we can make the assumption that you love jeans, so let's talk about more about jean stuff and then like
or boots,
like
you're
all
into
that
country
stuff
music,
like
probably then Taylor Swift,
that's
and then
so fucking creepy. And like that's just where it's headed. And some people are saying that, and like the industry, that it's getting to a place where like LLMs, which would be your ChatGPTs, your Geminis, your Perplexities, that they're gonna get to a stage where they will have your information and like your actual like bank account information, that when you're talking about things like recommend, I don't know, I think people are using ChatGPT a lot for planning. So it's like, what do you recommend for vacation, for a trip? That it'll get to a point where like it'll give you those recommendations and it'll just be like, do you want me to get you the tickets? And you'd be like, yeah. And it's just going to make all those transactions for you.
yeah.
Without you like doing this yourself. And that's fucking crazy. And that's where we're headed.
I find it very frustrating because a lot of these like billionaires who are like all about innovation, they're like super excited about it. And I'm like, read the room. Like people can't afford food, or there's ICE raids happening. People's families are being torn apart.
Yeah.
White people who probably thought that this would never affect them. Like I think I was telling you that there was this white man who married a Latina who was trying to become a citizen. She got picked up by ICE. They have a newborn. So now he has to take his newborn to the ICE facility so she can breastfeed their child. And I'm sure that man, I mean, I don't know how he voted, right? I'm sure he never thought it would affect his family because he's like, well, she's doing it the legal way.
They never do. The same fucking people who were like, yeah, cut Obamacare. They don't know what that's called in their state. It's just like another, or like Medicaid or shit, whatever. It's all the same shit, but it's all just called differently in states. And I remember having this conversation with my brother, and he's like, oh, so they do have it. And I'm like, yes, it's just called something else. But just because to them, it's not, they've never seen Medicaid and they associate Medicaid with like lower like income brown people. Like that's why they're being like, yeah, cut it. And then it's fucking affecting them.
Yeah. And then when it's like your grandmother who can't like get into a nursing home, then
and
you're like, oh, me?
Me, like this, I didn't know this was going to affect me. And it's always like, who? You see a billionaire on TV and you relate to that person?
Yeah. So like all this innovation to me, it's not even exciting. Like, cause I'm like, to me, at least on the ground floor, I don't see it helping anybody. Like how's ChatGPT or AI like making people's lives better?
Yeah.
I like, because eventually a lot of people's jobs are going to be replaced by that, supposedly. But here's the thing, and I was telling Luke this, what were we talking about? Oh, so our gym got rid of vending machines because they would break all the time. And I'm like, okay, so I'm supposed to believe that AI is going to take over all these jobs, but a vending machine keeps fucking breaking. I don't think so. So that's why a lot of people are saying there's like an AI bubble because we're thinking it's going to fucking fix everything, and it's not.
I feel like one of the philosophies, air quotes, that I have seen more amongst like peers is more of like them seeing AI as a part of their process, but not their whole process.
Yeah.
Which is like, okay, I will say that it's been taking me a long time to come around to AI because I didn't know what it was. And like, I felt so like, ¿qué es eso? Like, ¿y eso con qué
Like
se
it's
come? Like,
scary,
you know,
yeah.
like such a strange thing. And then hearing and seeing all about like the negative effects of AI and all that shit, like environmentally,
Oh, data center, like
yeah, but
using
also
water, polluting air.
people are generating fake images of other people, and that's gonna get real fucking dicey. And
Oh
like,
yeah, like doing sex acts,
yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
fucked up shit.
So
Yeah.
like I've been so wary of it, but again, my job is in marketing, and the fucking shiniest thing right now, and
I
it's the
just
newest toy, and it's what can we do, and it's what are the strategies and all that stuff, and like I get it, and so that's why I feel like I've just been like forced to digest it more, because literally for the people that I work with in the industry, it's like either you get it or you don't.
yeah.
Either you're in or you're out.
Well, people were saying this like back when the internet exploded, like in the 90s or whatever, like, oh, this is gonna like change everything. And like it did in some ways, but
It's not, I
it
mean, it's not
didn't.
regulated. Like,
But also like it did, help with a lot of things and people thought, it's gonna replace the workforce or whatever, but like not really, you still need hands, you still need people. Because I mean, I think there was a news report I saw where like AI gave the wrong instructions to a couple who they were on a trip somewhere and they turned in the wrong direction and they ended up like getting like either injured or killed or something like that because AI gave them the wrong information. So we're just assuming that it just
and
like knows everything.
these fucking like chat things like chat GPT, like it's mirroring you. It's
Yeah.
learning like, yeah, it has this database, but it's learning from you too and how you talk to it.
Yeah.
It has memorization, again, air quotes, in that way of like it picks up on who it's talking to. And some people are actually like leaning on this platform for like mental health. And one, the root of the problem is like what's making them turn to this, the lack of fucking resources that we have IRL to help people like do better and get better. But that situation then forces them to seek it elsewhere. One of them now is ChatGPT, which is very dangerous because it's mirroring you, it's affirming you, and it's telling you what you want to hear. And
Yeah.
there have been cases, like I think like a teenager, right? Like multiple teenagers have like committed suicide because the thing led them to it.
Like were they asking like, am I worthy? And they were like, well, you haven't.
I'm not sure of like the context exactly of what the chat was. Do you know?
Some of them are along the lines of, I'm thinking of,
Like I would feel better, and then maybe the thing's like, oh, you will. You should do it.
Or you should do whatever makes you feel better.
Yeah, it's like affirming in that way that it's dangerous. And like I don't know anybody personally that relies on ChatGPT for something like that, but I have heard of instances. And so one, I feel like the first question that we should be asking is like, okay, why can't we fucking, like, what the fuck is wrong with our society that we cannot have the resources for people to have, because otherwise they resort to things like this. So it's not their fault that they're like, ChatGPT is free. Like, it's not their fault that this is like where they're getting it.
I do think
but
they
it's
should
also,
start charging for it. It shouldn't be free.
I mean, they do. There's like levels of charging for it.
I just don't remember there was this whole thing of like, well, they need your data, so that's why I think social media is free. And now I'm like,
Well,
it doesn't need to be free.
What is it? OpenAI, which is ChatGPT, is going public. Because at the end of the day, it's about money.
Yeah. So on the topic of that, Luke was telling me that there's been this rise of people falling in love with like AI things and how if that's cheating or not. And the big thing that I've been getting, I guess, as a gay man, has been ads that are like these really hot AI characters that are talk to you and they're like, "Am I your AI dream boy?" Yeah, it's fucking weird, and it sucks because I feel like it targets people who are lonely. Not saying that I'm lonely, but I think
Vulnerable.
I'm getting vulnerable. People, especially gay people, like they're very vulnerable. Like you could be like the hottest gay guy, but you're still feel shitty about yourself.
It's gonna harp on your insecurities.
Yes,
it's gonna
exactly.
latch onto those things.
So like if, you know, there's a gay man who just doesn't fit the norm, maybe he's bigger or whatever, he's like, well, I guess the only alternative is like an AI boyfriend.
Yeah.
And it's so funny. We used to make fun of Japan for that because that's kind of big over there. Is like falling in love with these like characters, and they have this whole issue with where people aren't procreating and their population is going down, and we would make fun of them. And I'm like, we're actively sowing the seeds of that now.
Yes.
Like soon you are gonna have like what's that movie, like Her? Remember?
Yeah.
Very that. I'm like, so I don't think we should be laughing.
You should ask Luke and be like, hey, if tomorrow you woke up and I was an AI tablet, would you still love me? Let's see what he says. What does it feel to turn 35? I'm glad you asked that question.
Me, like, don't say anything. What
I
did you call it? 30 fun?
30 fine.
30 fine.
Honestly, I took that from Alma, I think. It was either Alma or Delia because their birthday just happened in October, and it was in the group chat that they were like 30 fine. And I was like, that's a good one. Because before, all we had to cling on to was 30, flirty, and thriving. But we're no longer 30.
Mm-hmm. 30 fine.
It's just every year, every birthday, it's just like a wave of wisdom. Imagine.
You wake up like,
A new
realization.
woman.
Yeah.
I don't know. Frankly, turning 35 only bums me out in the sense that I'm my mom's baby.
Mm-hmm.
So when I think about my mom's baby turning 35, it makes me sad. You know?
Yeah.
Because parents be aging. They
Yeah.
be aging.
Your mom looks very young for her age.
Thanks. She
Yeah.
just turned 73, I believe.
I get the sense she knows that she looks good for her age.
I think, yeah, she's got some confidence to be
Yeah.
like, I don't look like that.
She looks like she was like a pretty girl in her youth.
She was really, first of all, she was really tiny,
Mm-hmm.
and she was always like dyeing her hair. So it was like blonde or like black. Like she dyed her hair a lot. So there's this one picture of her and my dad like sitting like eating tacos, and she's got like these like really big sunnies, and I'm like, oh, what a fucking bitch. Like,
Because I think
cunt look right there.
your mom and my grandma about the same age. My grandma was born in 1950.
Oh yeah, well my mom was born in 52.
So my grandma talks all the time about like how fun the 60s and 70s were, and she was very similar, like the beehive hair.
Yeah.
Like dyeing her hair, and then she would talk about how they would literally straighten their hair with like an iron.
Yes, yeah. And my
The
mom was
mini
like,
skirts.
I would dye my hair like every week. Like it was like a look. It was like a thing. And
I mean, they were boomers. Even in Mexico, they were just like living it up.
one time she told me one time, I don't even know how like true the story is, but she had told me that she was like dating more than one person, more than one guy, and that she said no to one guy so she could go to the movies with the other, and then bumped into the other guy at the movies. I like don't even remember like how it went down, but my mom was always like, yeah, like it was, she's always said it so casual, like it wasn't like a big fight or anything. She was like, he just caught me, and I was like, whoops. And I was like, Mom.
Yeah, like so my grandma grew up in Reynosa, and they have a movie theater there, but it's an open air movie theater.
Like a drive-in?
Kind of, but like I remember seeing it, and it was like a building from the outside, but it just didn't have a roof.
Like a coliseum?
So people like would go to the movies, and if it started raining, you just sat there and watched the movie. Is that interesting?
You just accepted your fate.
Yeah. But anyway, I don't know if your mom ever talks about like, oh, the old days in Mexico, like those were the days. Now it's like not it. It's dangerous. And I feel like there's this like revisionist which I mean, granted, I know the violence has escalated in a lot of
I mean,
places.
it's also just like different. Like my mom grew up in San Luis Potosí, like a fucking rancho. And so that, like, while that's pretty much still the same, like, if she compares growing up there to, like, the fucking across the border, which would be Nuevo Laredo, it's very different too, I think.
Yeah. Is there, because we're talking about birthdays again, I guess, or just aging. Do you feel like, and because I know we've talked about new goals before, but like now that your birthday's getting closer, like, do you have a milestone you want to hit? Are you like, oh, I really want to go to Asia, I want to go to Japan, or I want to do this, or I want to do that? Like, are there any things you want to achieve?
Is it very trad wife of me to say kids?
No. No.
That's kind of like, I've been more open to the concept of having kids. So I feel like I'm not so much in in the biological sense of like my clock's ticking, but more so like, am I there? I think I'm there. I think I'm close to it. Like, I think it's, are we there? Like, is that something we want to do? Like, I think about it in that way. And although not a goal, per se, I would say I would see it as an option in my 35th year.
Mm-hmm.
Although everyone's like, the older you get, the harder it is. And I'm like, is it? No, it probably is. Because my mom was 38 when she had me, and technically that was a geriatric pregnancy.
Yeah.
She really couldn't do much.
Like, so when they mean harder, because I guess I've always heard it as like, it's harder when you're older to like bend down and pick up the kids, as opposed to like when you're in your 20s, you have more energy, or you're talking more like giving birth.
I think like giving birth.
Yeah.
I think like, I guess physically, like what your body, them eggs are not as fresh as they used to be. I think that's where that notion comes from. Okay, speaking of like birthdays and aging, jokingly, I asked a friend, I was like, how old are you? And well, I asked Mauro. I said, shout out to you, Mauro. And this is cracking me up because I so did not mean it that way, but I just jokingly was like, hey, how old are you? And he was like, oh, I'm 39. And then I went, ooh, awi tate. And then he's like, started cracking up. And he's like, what? And then I think he like mentioned it after, but I was like, I wasn't making fun of him. I swear. It was just a joke. Word of the day. Awi tate.
You humiliated that man. He went home and he cried. I hope you know that. And then,
because I guess I was like, oh, no, I think Ricardo was like, well, she acts like she's 25.
About you?
Yes. He was like, she acts and she eats like she's 25. Oh. Well, everybody.
Thanks for listening.
Tell us what's been the funniest video you've seen that just like, you know, when you haven't cracked up in a really long time and you really need to crack up. What's that video? For me, man, I would say La Caída de Edgar. Still a top tier.
Well, the one... I recently did like a TikTok to it. The one was like, Rihanna, you look a hot mess. I love that video. It's so funny. It always makes me laugh. But
that's what I do like about just online doom scrolling, is that I'll find some fucking funny shit and I'll just...
That's what sucks about the internet. It can make me feel really great, and then it can make me feel really bad. I guess that's life. I don't know. Tell us how you feel about social media. Are you sick of it? Do you love it?
Yeah.
What's going on? Comment below. And we'll see you in the next one.
Tengo que hacer los tamales, so see you later. Bye. Bye.